Hello, everybody. Welcome to Two Mics and No Script, where we talk about any and everything, and it's all unscripted, raw action. So please enjoy the video. Don't be scared to drop a like and subscribe and comment. And let us know what you thought about the video. Thank you.
All right, we're back on.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah,
Again? That quick?
back live.
Back at it.
Yeah. Well, I know you were talking about the last time you were talking about tankers need love too.
Yeah, why'd you say that? I think I was going to call you out on that. Tankers need love too.
Yeah, well, that's what the last podcast into that. You were talking about painting tankers.
Oh, train cars.
Yeah, we were talking about
okay.
painting and stuff.
That's why I seen it as I was like, why would you say tankers need love?
No,
like,
it ended at a time when you were talking about like painting stuff. I don't know if you listened to the last podcast, but it was a time when we talked about people. I think it was more or less about like the paint and stuff. It was more about.
No, tankers are cool because it's almost like painting like what we call like a pregnant hopper, which is more of like a Canadian thing.
I think it was about like painting good paint, and you were like, well, people paint like bad paint, just like
bad paint. Well, I mean, I always use like Rust-Oleum. If anything, I use
it wasn't about the paint. It was about like people painting bad like signs. People painting bad.
Oh,
signs.
you mean I think we were talking about fuck. It's like you're dope, but you choose not to be.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What the fuck? Not dope. It's anti-style.
Anti-style. That's what it
Yeah.
was. You paint a good style, but you paint anti-style.
No, it's like a shitty style is how I see it. This is my personal view on it. It's like it's a shitty style, not like the style, but it's like shitty painting, but it's like in a good way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, it does.
It's like it's shitty, but like in a good way. That's what I was talking about that guy Sledo. And it's not shitty, but
that's what it was. Yeah,
it's painted clean, but it's also like it's whack in a good way.
Oh, trash.
It's whack in a good way. You know, it's like, oh, some shitty dude painted this, but like, damn, it's dope. You know, it's like he painted it 3D and it like jumps at you, but it's like
trash.
but it looks shitty. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Anti-style is the way they that's like what they call it. Anti-style.
What I was saying on the last one was like I love that fucking anti-style because I love. Well, I used to see trains roll by. There's no one in here.
Oh, fair enough.
I used to see trains roll by and they'd be fucking. Okay. They'd be like dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah, it's like you just see some shit painted on. It's like it's just dirt. Like, damn, that's fucking dope, dude.
Well, yeah, back in the day, like I said, I started painting freights in, late 08, early 09.
Yeah, timer.
Yeah, it's going. It's in my opinion, freight style legible letters.
Yeah.
But there's people that fucking burn. And there's shit that you can't even read. But if it goes by and somebody shows me a flick of it, oh yeah,
damn, that's just dope.
That's I was like, that's Pacer from MFK. Like,
I know.
What do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? How you know it says Pacer? Like I couldn't read it going by, but I know the style.
Yeah.
And if I look at it, I was like, oh, that's Pacer.
Yeah.
PAS. But some shit you can read. There's some burners. It's like, oh, it looks good visually.
Is that what they call them as burners?
That's what I consider a burner. It's just like crazy wild style.
Yeah.
It's intricate fucking cutbacks. Fucking, it just looks wild. It looks crazy.
Yeah.
But like some burners, you like, oh, looks great, right? Talking about mainstream artists. We're talking about Saber.
Yeah.
You're talking about S. It starts it off. The A, the B equals it out. The E and the R kicks it off. Like talking about like S kicks off, and like R, it ends that way. It kicks out. It's like a beautiful name.
Yeah.
And you got the A and E, and the B in the middle, like kind of like singles
shit just
it.
comes back like perfect. Bro.
That's how you pick a name. You know, like you can pick a
shit.
name. Anyone
Pops.
like
that shit pops.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to pick a name, you know, whatever my name is or was or still is sometimes, but
Sync.
God damn it,
We got him.
you edit that shit out,
We got him.
please and thank you.
We got this motherfucker, bro. But
I'm just nothing but a grain of sand.
Yeah.
In the mix of all the.
Hey, we found him.
Yeah, we got him. But you know, I promise you, my shit doesn't matter. But
no, I'll edit it out later on.
I think you stand out more now with everybody having like a name. It's more like you have to have obviously a style that's unique. It's like, oh, that's that motherfucker, like Pacer. Or there's plenty of other guys that have a style, but
yeah,
if you have like a character like Jabber, he has like his little character. A character. I got my little character. That I'd almost like rather do that honestly than paint anything. I like to paint my shit, but I was like that's a lot easier if I want to get quote unquote known. But it's not like for me. I'm just doing my shit. It ain't much, but I'm just doing it.
Yeah,
it's just to do something, you know.
That's a lot different.
That's like I said before. The beauty of graffiti is just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Do whatever.
There's no rules. There is, but there isn't. You know, don't paint on people's houses, cars, and
is that the rule? Don't paint on people's houses or cars.
Yeah, you don't paint on people's houses and their cars
like
and
property and stuff. I guess
personal. Yeah, I mean, don't paint on churches and shit. You know, Band of Billions free game.
Oh, free game, yeah.
I mean, there is rules, but there isn't. You know,
the unwritten rule.
But the beauty of graffiti is just do it. The only thing to it is to do it.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if you write. There's a guy out there writes I see him on Instagram and like TikTok. I don't know if it's like man cum or cum man. I think it's cum man. I think it's cum man. CUMMANE.
What?
Or not MANE. CUM cum MAN. Yeah, cum man. It's just cum man. And he writes it. And he shows videos of him writing cum man. Like dope ass markers and paint and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, cum man.
So come in, you know.
Write whatever you want, you know. You can write candle or wallet and zone. Fucking. I mean, well, there's plenty of people who write zone, but don't write crown or. In my personal opinion, like your graffiti name should like be like 4 to 5 letters long.
Yeah, zone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like plenty of people write zone, but you gotta be more unique with it. You know, like anything that's 2 letters to 3 letters is more like a crew thing.
Yeah.
But you can do that. It doesn't matter. Again, there's no real rules, but there is rules.
Unique with it.
Yeah, you know, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, that's the same guy." You know, like my one dude, he's like, he thought about like on train cars. I just want a roller on the side of them. The same numbers and letters that are on the car. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, so and like just be his name that he would go by is letters and numbers. Cause like on the side of like a hopper or a boxcar, whatever the fuck, you know, it'd be like CSXT 2847. But like whatever it was, he would paint that. And he would go by letters and numbers. That's his quote unquote name. It would always change what he painted essentially, but his status would be letters and numbers. So that guy he's super smart. Sadly, you know.
Something happened to him.
Well, I mean, he as far as I know, he's around, but you know, drugs